187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
I just sat down.
Roy was going to open his mouth anyway, and he probably was going to get smacked for it. Most likely. By the way, welcome back to LA Noire, ladies and gentlemen.
I actually do want to see Roy get hit in the face. Mainly with a crowbar.
Oh, well, you're uncreative.
And if they want to go a little bit more hardcore with that, they can just punch him.
Couple now.
Hardcore? I would think a crowbar's harder than a punch.
Crowbar,
wrapped in barbed wire. There we go. Now we're getting a little more dicey. They said homicide once over there.
Yes.
I think we're in for a reunion with old Finbarr. Maybe, hopefully. Assuming Finbar's the only one that works on homicide. Who else do we really meet?
Well, you never know. Maybe Finbarr
That's
is a new
very
partner.
true. We never really got to meet anybody else that works in homicide besides Rusty. Believe it or not, we actually did it the very first patrol case. What's his name? Lloyd Rose.
He was Rusty's partner.
Yeah, who was actually a dirty cop too, because one of the guys we saw, his name was in that guy's book. So he's taking bribes from the guy.
We recovered the morphine.
I figured Rusty didn't appreciate that very much.
Exactly. We did our job.
Well, no, honestly, it's hard to say how dirty Rusty is, because I'm not sure if Rusty's what I would consider a dirty cop more so than a really lazy one. Yeah. He's still a bastardization of the law, though.
But like I'm saying, he's just one of those cops that just wants to get the job done.
Deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time.
By the way, Elliot is driving very competently. Oops, better fix that. No, I actually want to hear what they're saying.
The end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Look at that cloud.
It looks like a cloud. It looks like a bird.
You're enjoying
Fuck your bus!
The fuck? I got a feeling Bus is gonna beat Convertible in a head-on fight. No.
He had the pedo stash.
How the hell you even get the stab? Shut up. We should get to the damn. Yeah, right. What the shit? Hey, that's the lamest excuse you've made so far. He's a pervert. Bang. I'm racist. Oh.
I am the Grand Wizard.
Dude. Are you catching Faraga?
What?
Faraga?
Oh my god.
Second floor. Apartment 6. In the back.
Hey, apartment 6.
Thanks. Surprised. No apartment 2.
Well, let's see what's here.
Or apartment 1408. Why the hell would you want it? Oh.
Jesus.
Hello.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
Huh.
But you really can't write it off will confirm it one way or another, considering the subject matter. Well, you're a detective, Phelps. You're not allowed to believe in coincidences.
But how exactly? Why would someone put the use morphine syringe in the trash?
Elliot, can I ask you an honest question? On a statistical average, how intelligent do you think the modern criminal really is?
Ah, fuck.
Hey, Bekowsky.
Bekowsky, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
In all honesty, I would have liked it if they all grabbed each other's hands and just left around in a circle. Ring around. Yeah, exactly. And they do it around Earl, and Earl gets pissed.
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
I like Bekowsky. He's hardened, but he's still willing to do some good work for the force.
Now we have.
He's like Phelps with a bit of experience.
Now we have Noire Smash Brothers.
He's actually my favorite partner.
Mine too.
Val.
Well, actually, my second favorite. My first is the one the next one we get.
What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Phelps really knows what to do on the first date.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Cunt BD. Fuck! Damn it.
Bruising on the floor.
Wearing a towel.
These.
And Matt, to answer your question, I honestly would say about 5%.
bit more hard. Give them a bit more credit than that. But let's be honest, a good amount of cases I heard about in forensic investigations when it comes to pedophiles, most of them use fucking plug and play or peer-to-peer for their networking, which is really fucking criminally bad when it comes to shit like that.
A black sapphire
Very
ring.
unusual.
That black sapphire, definitely not black
Could
value.
be wrong, but it looks
Ringstone
like a
thing.
black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the Surretts. It would make my theory.
The morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought Surretts and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Two guys who bought Surretts who weren't junkies in a criminal setting like LA Noire. I have a better chance. I have a better chance finding a fucking simile in a metaphor.
Quality English
What?
smoking jacket.
Mad Libs, Elliot.
I don't know anyone under 45 would wear one.
Haskell and Shaw, Seville Road, London.
That sounds like a group of London medieval serial killers. This here's Haxel, and here's my partner Shaw. Probably open, sir.
Barbiturates.
Looks like barbiturates.
Barbiturates. I'm sorry.
What are barbiturates?
Sleeping pills.
Ah,
What is this?
tobacco? Snuff, I mean?
Real tobacco, man.
It looks like Japanese tobacco.
There, it's okay. Who's it?
Barbiturates. Rattling around in this thing.
Julia Randall.
You should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Dr. Stoneman. Why does that name sound familiar? Stoneman.
Sounds like a porno doctor.
Stoneman or prescriber of something. I don't know, something to make you stoned.
Or maybe it was the doctor for Fred Flintstone.
Bedrock's finest.
Early marijuana. Yeah, that's
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Fooled you.
Adrian Black. Jesus Christ.
What I mean, nice full circle.
That guy's a poon hound.
Always goes back to Adrian Black, doesn't
How the
it?
fuck does Adrian Black do it? He's fucking Drew Carey.
Don't know.
Oh! Holy shit!
Easy there, Matt. Jesus
No,
Christ.
did you see the look on her face?
No, I didn't
place
see the
to
look on her
stop.
face. I was too distracted by your. Wow!
Take a look. I look like fucking creepypasta face.
Not as scary as Adrian Black's picture.
Yeah, right. Can't beat a foot.
Clothes certainly not.
Anyway.
Fooled you twice.
Yeah, but
Wait, all right.
we got the right one.
Refresh my memory. What was the message in the back of the one? So what did that one say? No, I'm not asking you to look at it. Just refresh my memory. Elliot. You're the one.
Nah,
that
I forgot.
Look
I
at that.
didn't
You forgot
read it.
yourself.
I didn't read
For Christ's
it.
sake, that's a creepy face. Dacia?
6582 Hollywood Boulevard. I'm working Tuesday, 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall. Triple X Julia.
Hey, Randall. Miss Randall. Randall.
Cat for Elliot.
Julia Randall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's her name.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Who's that guy that carried out the food truck?
No, that was Mal.
Oh, I was like murderer. Oops.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Looks like doubt, Elliot.
Would she have killed herself for a
Why does
man?
he believe me?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
It's obviously not true. Obviously not true. That.
Men friends, Mrs.
I thought this would
Reynolds.
work.
Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Okay, this time I'll use intuition.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like
Alright,
there's
that
something
one
you
was
want to
down.
tell me.
I got
She
it
was
right.
very high-strung.
Finally.
Cole Phelps in his mind.
She wanted
Yes!
it all. She wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Thanks, Mr. Reynolds. Let's pause the game for a second. Let's have some coffee, because that was miserable. Okay, let's go back.
It's done here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers?
Those cases were so last year.
He rarely gets it wrong.
Report Phelps. 1 out of 3.
I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Okay, where to now?
Punch her all in the face.
I can't. Oh. I want to, but I can't. Oh. And I can't push him down.
Why not? He's wearing a uniform. Looks like he can't even run fast enough. I heard police have some degree of immunity when it comes to handling their work before fucking smoking laws.
Dr. Stoneman's practice.
I say we
Yes.
investigate the Stoneman.
See what he has.
Bedrock Quarry, 4:54 p.m. What's the name of Fred's boss? Slate. Mr. Slate.
Bekowsky, Galloway.
Shit! He had the right idea.
Brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bekowsky's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
You know, fuck you, Roy.
That's exactly what I said when I first heard that.
It's like he says that, he's like he's shitting on our previous adventures.
Yeah, right. I think we kind of shit on Finbarr quite a bit.
Yeah, damn, we meant no harm with Finbarr.
You did not just do that.
Ooh.
Oh. It's because of Elliot's escapades in 1940s LA that they discovered racial profiling.
Where's Jimmy Hoffa? It's probably somewhere underneath Elliot's tires.
Or what's left of him.
Yeah.
Why does it always go back to Jimmy Hoffa?
Because Jimmy Hoffa is Jimmy Hoffa. That's a bad answer.
Yeah,
Richer, cleaner, and bolder. How ironic.
What's the irony?
I don't know.
I went along with it because I thought Elliot was going to go somewhere. This looks like a nice little place.
5th floor. 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Any other names we might? I saw a De La Hoya.
Can we go back there, Elliot?
Is he a relative to Oscar De La Hoya?
Father.
J.B. Henley. E. Walker and Son Property Law. A.S. Kravitz. Benjamin Clancy.
W. Keys.
This is where Palmer's staying, that fat bastard.
What?
That's a Final Fantasy 7 reference. You wouldn't get it.
E. Coleman. Fielding. Fielder Feldman. Miles Archer.
A lot of Phelps.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Elevator.
I was kind of hoping.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
If you locked up every doctor in the town, Vice would have no job.
Yeah, but Roy will probably just claim the overtime anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in case you don't know, Dr. Stoneman is in room 505.
It looked a little pixelated, though.
Yeah,
Did that
the texture of that was pretty low quality.
Yes, sir. Your name?
Phelps, traffic homicide.
LAPD.
I'm Winston
We'd like to see
Churchill.
Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with the patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Huh? I knew it wasn't just my eyes. Who's this fat ass? Teleport.
Patrick Stewart?
Lex Luthor.
Dr. Stoneman, you're investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
He is so lying.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
No, but we have access to her benzodine prescription.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on benzodrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the benzodrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for benzodrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Benzodrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
And he still gave it to her.
You would be surprised, Elliot. One of the main reasons why ADHD is really sort of becoming a lot more conflicted is because there's a lot of college students who aren't afflicted with ADHD that take it routinely so that they can improve their overall academic performance. And I realized I garbled my sentence, so let's try that again. I blame the ADHD. They take ADHD medication to help them boost their overall academic performance by means of giving them more means to focus.
Ritalin?
Well, not just Ritalin, it's more like Adderall and Vyvanse, which I take because I actually have it and I need it to focus on the par as everybody else. The average college student takes it so that they can improve their focus and their performance in their education. What's the correlation?
The old boy's lying.
You'd be surprised how often it is that people are willing to gain like prescriptions for shit like that or lie about something like that just so that they can get it.
Dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Look at this ground. It's like...
Ooh, this asphalt. This bullshit asphalt.
Look at all these tiles on this sidewalk.
You're sure we're not on drugs? Look at my cock! I need to shave!
Why is it pixelated?
My cock? It's censored, Elliot.
Alright, let's head to Diacine dress store.
I read that name as Diacinine. It's French. That's 9.
That's German. You made it sound German, Matt. That's 9.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits it. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in the
Jesus Christ.
What? Is it broken?
Yeah,
Elliot absolutely just totaled it.
Let's get this one.
Later.
Fuck you!
Having second thoughts.
Alright, let's get this.
Really? Maroon?
Out of the car, police.
But why do you need my car?
Because you were the closest.
Phelps, Grand Theft Auto. What a maroon. Hey-oh! What is this, like a hearse? I don't know what this is. Why are there curtains in the back?
It's not curtains, that's the car.